Last question. Knowing what you know now, what would you do differently after going through this process?
Sure. After going through the whole process, we realized we spent a lot of money on change orders. Change orders, for those who don't know, it's like when you already have a plan designed and the contractors look at it and then you want to make changes to it from what they did before. So anytime you do a change order, fees associated with it. So we did a lot of those, and had I reviewed the plans in more detail from the early stages, I think we could have avoided a lot of these change orders. I kind of just trusted my engineer and my architect and what he wanted, whereas I should have looked at it in more detail to see what we want.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Like, I think you actually have to tape the walls, walk the space, and be in the space, and like really sometimes take a few days to process like the flow of things.
Yeah, I would say so. It's hard to visualize it on paper.
Yeah.
That was the biggest challenge that my wife had.
Yeah.
Because she just couldn't, like, for me, I've been designing for so long that like when I see it, like naturally I can see like, oh, that's where the window is. But for normal people, they don't know how to read blueprints and plans. So it's hard for them to visualize what it looks like in space. Even like a bedroom, like a 12-foot by 12-foot bedroom, like people don't know like how big is that space. Whereas for myself, I like, you know, especially for us realtors, we've seen so many properties where we get a feel of it. So for like most people, it's hard to tell how big a space is or like where the window location would be.
That's so true.
Those of you that are watching, that follow May, and you guys are worried or scared about taking action to do like a big project, I would say just do it. Because at the end of the day, you get to choose like the finishes that you like. And more importantly, I think if you just get a good people to back you up. So like your contractor, if you could get a really good contractor, you shouldn't have like headaches. It should be a very pleasurable experience, and you get to pick out exactly what you want, the layout that you want. The cost associated with it is not that bad, considering like how expensive home prices are now. Like remodeling and doing new construction, for me, it was like somewhere between $200 to $250 per square foot to do new construction. Whereas you're buying property in San Gabriel Valley, these homes are going for like $600 to like $800 per square foot. So if you have the capital to do it, that's where the value add comes into play in real estate, where you could actually make money from doing these new construction projects.
Yeah, I hope that my intention for this call was that just your insight, my insight will help people kind of save money at the very least, to learn from our mistakes, because I love learning from other people's mistakes. There's things that I've heard prior to, and I'm sure you have too, doing what you've done, just to go, okay, I'm not going to do that. And even being as experienced as you are, like there are things to learn every single time. So, yeah.
Have a good support team behind you, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to May and myself, and I'm sure we'll be helpful to any type of consultation, like for free.
Clarence is an amazing agent. You'll see him in SGV with his team. And how do you spell EXP again? All right. Thanks, Clarence. Happy New Year. I really appreciate your time. Tell your wife I said hi.
Okay, sure.
Bye.